Hello everyone and welcome back. So, for this next set of future videos, Fierce Zilla Jr. and I are planning on doing figure reviews of, as you can see, of some familiar faces from the Showa era in the Godzilla franchise. And now Fierce Zilla Jr. is going to choose who's going to be up for the first figure review in this, I guess if you would call it, series. Oh, and there we have it. We have Anguirus. Okay, so here we have the Showa era of Anguirus. And as you can see, it's pretty small compared to, as you saw before, of the other figures, almost as the same height as Fierce Zilla Jr. But as you can also see here too, where he has on his toes and his fingers and like on his back right here, it's all painted all gold along the back, and then on his tail, and then the rest of his body in a brownish color. Okay, so now going to be diving in here with the points of articulation on this Anguirus figure, and on the front of his, I don't know if you want to call it legs, arms, the front of him, where he has the print of the manufacturer name and all that other details. And so with the front and back of his legs, you can move them, rotate them, but with the back legs, you can't rotate them in a full 360, but with both of his front arms, you can rotate them all the way around. And of course, if you wanted to pose your Anguirus, if you have an Anguirus from this era, you can pose them, like this, or how the other way I had them originally. And there we go. And that pretty much covers his articulation for the most part. But for his tail, he doesn't have articulation in the tail. I know for the head, I've seen with other figures of this one where his head can move, but with mine, it's a little bit too stiff. And I know for some where if you, try to twist it, rotate it too much, it might break and all that. And here we have the King Caesar, 1974, and Titanosaurus from 1975, Gigan from 1972, and of course Godzilla, 1975. And keep in mind, these figures are all the Bandai Japan Movie Monster Series figures. Alrighty, Fierce Zilla Jr., what do you have to say about Anguirus? Well, thanks for being here on the figure review, Anguirus. All right, Fierce Zilla Jr., why don't you go ahead, close out on this outro of the video?